This video is to go over the layout of this floor-to-ceiling bookcase, this 70-inch two-door base run, capped by a 1-inch thick wood top. All of this will be painted black, and I'm going to pull a drawer front to not only match the door style from the hutch, but also the exact color match. So my plan with this is to first have the bookcase in on the left side. I'll cut away all the base trim so I can fit that in. And then that bookcase is going to match the face frame thickness of the other unit, the hutch that I was referring to earlier. 1.5 inch face frame throughout, inset doors with a profile to match what's on that existing piece. And with this in position, there will be support here, and then a panel, or this board, this will also be 1.5 inch thick. So the bookcase itself will support this end of the flat bridge. The depth is going to remain 12 inches on this unit all the way up. The depth of the solid bridge will be 12 inches, and the depth of the solid bridge will be 12 inches across here. This end panel will be a 1.5 inch face frame end panel to support this end of the bridge. So 12 inches deep throughout the bridge. The shiplap border here will match like the picture that I'm going to share, the Stephanie Gambatese job that I did on the east side, where it'll be painted black, and then we'll do a border trim piece around it too. I can already see that we're going to have some gapping behind the wood top. So with that shiplap border sitting on top of the top and then the border piece, we'll be able to easily hide all this because we'll be putting a 3/4 trim piece on top of a 1/2 inch shiplap backer. So going through the layout here and the way everything is sitting, the laser line shows a 36-inch elevation to the 1-inch thick wood top that'll go on top of those two-door bases. And what I'm seeing with the wall here is on this side, the level is showing that we lose about 1/4 inch at the top for the way that it tilts in. So I'm going to have to make sure that the panel is going to hide that in the way it sits on top of the 1-inch thick wood top. With this 36-inch elevation for the top built out here, you can see if I have a 57-inch bookcase that it's going to leave me plenty of room at the top so I can lift the bookcase into position and then still have the gap that the crown's going to cover there. So what I've done with my template for the bookcase is I've marked the line for the bottom of the crown. Everything for that solid flat face bridge goes down from that line, meaning that the reveal after the crown molding is applied is the available space for the light fixtures. So we need to give ourselves plenty of room to make sure that the way the fixtures mount is not crowded. You can see that as I have this on here, there's plenty of bounce throughout, even on this side. For floor to ceiling, if we're going to use the 93 inches, the crown molding that's on the bridge is going to hide this gap, but it's going to allow us to have these positions, or get these units into position. So I will check a 93-inch height on a bookcase to make sure that I can indeed stand that up in the room. If not, I might have to do a split so I can do it in 2 sections. There's just the one quad here that I have marked. It is falling right at the edge of that base unit, so we're going to have to take that over to the right and bring it in. It will be covered, but we want to make sure that the power is located in the base unit and not on the edge of the bookcase. So that'll have to come in. There's another out here that'll get covered. This falls within the bookcase. There's more power there. So I will mount the bracket for the TV and get the TV back into position after everything is done. We don't need to add an outlet out here, and we do have a path out here. So the path for the components will be, as you see here, they've already got a unit in place with the components. And all of my elevations can be taken off of this template now that I've got it laser line in place. And everything is marked up. For this one, we're good to go.